You probably didn't even notice, but the Lakers just made a sneaky but major roster move, quietly cutting ties with a player who shot nearly 62% from the field. And in his place, they might have just landed the #1 scorer in all of college basketball. You're watching Laker Legends, where true fans stay one step ahead of the headlines. Hit that subscribe button and buckle up, because the Lakers' back-end roster drama just got interesting. So, here's what went down. The Lakers have waived 25-year-old big man Trey Jemison. A name that might not jump off the page, but get this. Jemison was quietly efficient, shooting 61.9% from the field across 22 games in purple and gold. Not bad, right? He was on a two-way contract, meaning he bounced between the main roster and the South Bay Lakers. His averages? Modest 2.6 points and 2.8 rebounds per game. But in limited minutes, he gave you hustle, effort, and size. And still, that wasn't enough to keep him in LA. Now, let's be real, when the Lakers start cutting guys with solid percentages, there's usually a reason. And in this case, that reason might just be Eric Dixon. According to Hoops Rumors, the Lakers are likely replacing Jemison with Dixon, the leading scorer in all of college basketball last season. Yep, you heard that right. Dixon averaged a jaw, dropping 23.3 points per game at Villanova. He didn't get drafted in June, but the Lakers may have scooped him up right after, quietly handing him a two-way contract. Now, here's the twist. That contract hasn't officially been announced. No press release, no photos with Rob Pelinka, nothing. But the timing is suspicious. Jemison's out, and there's suddenly chatter about Dixon stepping in. Connect the dots, and it starts to make sense. The Lakers might be looking at this two-way spot as a developmental opportunity, not for a backup big who's already played in 63 NBA games, but for a fresh, high-upside scorer who could explode in the right system. Let's talk about Dixon. At 6'8", 255 pounds, he's not your typical finesse scorer. He's a bruiser who can shoot, handle, and post up. Think of him as a modern-day Charles Barkley type, undersized for a big but crafty and powerful. He can stretch the floor, bully smaller defenders, and create his own shot. That's the kind of offensive firepower the Lakers bench has been missing for years. And while he might not be NBA ready today, the Lakers clearly see something in him. They're betting on potential over safe, steady production. Jemison gave you solid screens and rebounding. Dixon might give you points in bunches if he develops the right way. Now, to be fair, this isn't the kind of move that's going to lead SportsCenter. But it's the type of decision that could make a real impact in March or April. The Lakers have seen what undrafted talent can do before. Just ask Austin Reeves. If Dixon even becomes a fraction of that success story, this move will look genius in hindsight. As for Jemison, he'll have to find a fresh start. And honestly, he might land on his feet. There are always teams in need of a backup center who can play efficiently and not complain about minutes. He's a pro, and there's value in that. But this is the NBA. It's a business. And when you've got a shot at bringing in the top scorer in college basketball, you take it. Even if it means saying goodbye to a hard-working, efficient big man like Jemison. For now, the Lakers' two-way situation is still a bit of a mystery, but if the whispers are true, Eric Dixon could be the next name you start hearing a lot more about. He's got the tools. Now it's just about opportunity, timing, and development. And remember, every championship team needs a few surprises off the bench. Maybe this is the first chapter in the next one. That's all for today on Laker Legends, where we break down the real moves behind the headlines. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for daily updates, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think cutting Jemison was the right call? Will Dixon make an impact? Let us know below. Until next time, stay locked in. This is Laker Legends, and we're just getting started.